Alright everybody, welcome back. Went ahead and I got the Castle system in here now. So I'll go ahead and pop the lid and show you. Now I am waiting on a different gear. I want to gear down a little bit so I don't melt this thing instantly, right? So that comes in Thursday. So I'll be making some runs after then. Alright, well there we go. The 1010 is in. I got the Relarlo fan on there. Like I said, I'm going to gear down. That's a 46 tooth. And I'm going to start with this motor with a 39, I think. I bought like a 36 to 39 kit. I'm going to start in the 30s and then work my way up into the 40s. There's the X2 ESC. I did do some redneck engineering and I changed my motor wires over, and then I strapped on this fan doesn't come with any this ESC doesn't come with a fan, so I zip tied down a fan right on the top there, all redneck like, and I think that should help keep it cool. I did not change the motor wires yet. I'm gonna leave the stock wires for now, see what we can do with those, and then when they become a problem, then I'll do something about it, I guess. Yeah. I got it all calibrated and everything with 120 on the controller, so we're getting full range. I spun it up a little bit and it seems pretty dang spicy for that tiny little motor. We do have the sensor plugged in. Yeah, so just a different gear will be the only thing changed about this next time you see it run. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. I want to get this guy in the 100 mile an hour club, as you guys know. And then also I got the, what I'm now calling the new name is this is now dubbed the Play School Speeder, because the bright colors are, you know, almost making it look like a toy, but she's a lot faster than a toy, right? So we're gonna get this out to the airport next warmest day we get. And if you guys didn't see the short, I did upgrade my motor wires to 8 gauge. My solder job is decent. They're definitely on there as far as the motor goes. And I took a couple little pieces of plastic, just like Castle does, from the factory, and put those as separators in between the motor contacts. So that should help. These up here turned out really good. Obviously those are really easy. I do those with the torch, the hobby torch. You don't even need to use a soldering iron for those. You know, these you got to use a soldering iron. Obviously you don't want to take a torch to your motor. So those were fiddly. They took some time, but they are on there. I have tested it. It does spin up. So this is ready to go for a run. I made no other changes other than the motor wire thickness. That's the only change I made. So it'll be really interesting to see if I can get above 114 with just some thicker, heavier motor wires. If not, then it might be time for like a cat pack or dual batteries in the GT body. GT's on the wall behind me there. So yeah, stay tuned. Run coming from this. It's our like hottest day is gonna be like 78 next week, and then I think September's here. We're about done for warm temperatures in Michigan. It's not necessarily the warm temperatures for the battery. I could preheat that in the truck on the heater before I made a run, but the cold road, the road being cold isn't good for traction. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. My little update on the speedrun cars, and I'm hoping the laptop footage comes out decent. I'm gonna try and edit this whole video on my laptop instead of my big rig. My big rig's set up for gaming, not for editing, so it's a completely different animal, and sometimes editing is a little frustrating. Loads take a long time. Now, I do think that's part of our internet out here is kind of, we're in the middle of the woods. We have Starlink, we have Elon internet, but my system is down in the far end, and that's away from the router, so I might need to put like a booster midway or something. That might help my uploads and downloads and whatnot. Well, enough of that ramble. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Mike, when you see this, your box is all boxed up, and I am taking her to the USPS, the postmaster. I'm taking it to the post office today. All right, see you.